Gia. Alright, we're back and we're going to talk more magic. This is the 72 Demons, Seals of Solomon, or whatever. Now, they talk about these things being sigils or whatnot, and I told you about sigil magic. When it's done on a screen that's moving constantly, it's a constant swirling of circles, numbers, blah, 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 blah. There's different little symbols. You know what I'm saying? Magic isn't always done in letters all the time. Sometimes it's used you use symbols. Okay? Now, what these sigils are supposed to do is supposed to activate certain parts of the brain. This is what I heard. Now, I'll try to... The batteries are dying, so it's probably blurry. I'm sorry. Spectrums. So let's tune up. Let's get to the top. Go to purple with me. Climb up. The brain is activated by sigils. Different parts of your brain. Now, okay. Now, we all know mythical stories of dragons and wizards and people being able to shoot fireballs and blah, 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 blah. Well, how do you think that's done? First of all, dragons are just another type of lizard. If you think that they didn't exist, you think a flying lizard can't exist? Hello? There's flying fish. Come on. They're just probably things of antiquity. Pre-flood things, or whatever you want to call it, things that died off before our existence, us right now that we know it exists. Things that we would be completely horrified seeing. You see a green scaly dragon outside your window flying. Now I'm not talking about some fire breathing shit. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a bunch of fictional, you know what I mean? That's fictional, fictitious. I'm not talking like that. I'm just saying just a regular flying lizard. I'm not saying it has to breathe fire and all that shit. That's movie, Hollywood shit. Just like zombies are good, man. No, motherfucker. Zombie apocalypse. Look around. You'll see them closely. They run over people, hit people in their cars driving, and walk into telephone poles all the time and trip over shit. You see that daily. Zombie apocalypse already happened. Skynet's already popping off. It's already popped off. It's popping off even harder. Come on, man. But look, let's get to the realistic part of this, okay? It's called chi. You ever hear Zen finger, shooting Zen? Go look it up. Throwing chi. People can actually... It's all about the projection of your LEL. How bright is your light? How much can you project it past your body? Because light energy, it flows. It flows within yourself. Okay, well then if it flows within you and through you, it can flow in and out of you too. There's crystal magic. We're going to bust down all types of magic. There's crystal magic too, where light is projected through the crystals. But I tell you, light can go through crystals like this, i.e. this quartz. Let this be about a foot long or something. This would be a quartz staff. You could literally use your light energy projected through this and go into someone's little cavities, their chi cavities and their meridians and chi centers, and either heal them or kill them, depending on your intention and how much of your own chi or light, soul, LEL, whatever you want to call it, vital life force energy, whatever, how much ever you are projecting through that crystal. It's called a laser quartz. Go look it up. Laser quartz crystal staff. That's what it's made of all the way. It's crystal all the way solid through. Why? Because you hold it. Your hand has dragon cavities right here. And right here. You have dragon cavities. Let me see if I can try to show you. See the indent? It's your dragon cavity. Okay? So, that's where your chi comes from. This is, you throw and you receive. You receive with the left hand, and you project with the right. But you can, it's doorways, and energy flows. Energy is directed. Okay. So, all right. The reason why most of us can't do physical feats, like I seen somebody catch stuff on fire, paper in their hand, catch it on fire. There's no camera trickery. This dude's really doing his cheese. An ancient Chinese guy. I mean, come on. I'll find the video, link it, hook it up. I don't have nothing to bullshit about. You know me. I like to show and prove. I'll drop stone tablets on you. Think it's bullshit? I'll drop these tablets on your feet. You won't be going on vacation this year. That's for certain. Okay. Also, if If someone punches a bucket of water, of course the water's going to splash. But if you know how to throw Zen, you'll punch the water and it won't even move. Just but like a little ripple. But you go in the water, obviously. That's called shooting Zen. How you know you truly mastered it is if you could punch water in a bucket and not make it splash. That's how you know you've definitely mastered it. Another way you know you mastered it is if you could put out candles from distance. If you've ever seen someone do that, I can do it a little bit. But like, that's something you have to practice. That comes with martial arts. That comes with deep breathing, qigong. You know, you have to put time in to get these type of abilities. But see, when you put the time in to get these type of abilities, when you spark your LEL and you go through these different brain processes, and you're not doing this and destroying yourself, you're on the frequency. You've connected both hemispheres of the brain, the left and the right side, and you're all in conjunction as one. That's what we call the great balance, the yin and yang, where one side of a light hole is a black hole type shit. You know, when you get to Zen status and you come up to this purple and you remain there, great feats are to be had, because heaven is above, is it not? The miracles are above. The miracles from above, are they not? And if it wasn't for this little pink, little gooey brain that you had in your head, you'd be more of a zombie, if you're not a zombie already, or if you're becoming unzombified, you know, thank goodness. But for heaven's sake, if this little thing didn't work right, man, whoa. Or if you didn't have this, or you know, the protocols and the facilities and the mental faculties, you know, have difficulties, man, that's tough. That's heavy, man. You see? So what you have to do is activate parts of your brain that you're not activating and utilizing, and you have to connect both left and right hemispheres and use them in unison to get the ultimate balance, the ultimate Zen. You have to explore the corridors of your mind. You're told that you can't use it, and therefore you never go exploring. You listen to someone else tell you that you can't use this part of your brain, but you don't take the time to explore. You don't even take the time to explore. Why? Because the thought of exploring is cast aside because you can only use 10%, or you can only, man, oh man, damn. You're just see, words are magic spells. They speak it upon you. You only use 10% of brain. You're only you believe that lie. You see? You bought that lie. You bought it for $1, man. I'm telling you that, alright? So, gotta wake the fuck up, man. You know? That's just it. Mental affliction. You know, that's why I said the magic's within, man. It starts within. Generate your LEL. That electricity has chemical, radiant, and magnetic properties. You combine it with the right combination of elements, it's a done deal. The body's the alchemical pot. So when you eat food and your body converts it, that's called transmutation. When things change from one state to another. My color spectrums. That's the true magic. You are what you eat is the true magic. You see? Because if you eat bullshit, you will look like bullshit soon before long. If you treat yourself like shit, you will look like shit soon before long. You will feel like shit soon before long. Mark my words. I'm a living testimony of this shit. So I'm trying to tell you, I'm reaching out to you guys now. Do not allow yourself to fall vic. Ones that have stand arduously against this bullshit, I commend you. And continue to stand firm. Like taught, remain firm, okay? Now, for those of you who are zombies, please wake the fuck up. For those of you who are waking up, welcome to the party. Welcome to the crew. Crow crew. You know, welcome to the crew. Or rather, whatever crew you claiming. I'm flying. My flag's clear. I'm wearing black, baby. It's the Crow Crew. All right. So, and I'm telling you this right now. Um, man, I just can't stress it to you enough. Living testimony. If you are becoming de-zombified, stay at it. Be physical. Don't stare at this all fucking day. Don't do that because your neck is like this. Regardless if you on Facebook or not, it doesn't matter. You look bent over at this. You're at your computer, sitting at your desk. You bending your medulla. Like that metal ruler earlier. I told you that, okay? Your midbrain, all that. You're messing up your visual auditory functions. And then on top of that, what I tell you, your soul eats light and sound. So what are you even absorbing? What of transients and light? You're absorbing fake light and it's up close. So you're destroying, you're burning your eyes, your retina. Everything's getting fucked up on the slow cooking crab in a pot type shit. Your brain, that's what it is on water. Especially if you're being lazy, your body can't sweat out. That's another thing. That's what I'm saying. The body's so magical. You know not. And you do use more than 10% of your brain. You just know not. Man, you think if you use 10% of your brain, your body would even function right? Okay, right, exactly. You got all that brain in there, and you only using 10% of it. Man, you'd have a lot of health problems and body functioning problems. That's where they trying to bust your ass down to. It's a year. It's gonna be take a century of programming. It's 10 times 10 100. Okay. Take a century of fucking telling you that you only use 10% of your brain, dumb your ass down for 100 years, then you will have some. You're born. Yeah, I know. I know how it works. I busted it down. I bust down reality. You know what I'm saying? I bust down reality without over exaggeration and fallacy. I don't give a fuck if you scowl at me. You could throw the towel at me. You feel me? That's how it goes. And I'm going to keep it 100. 100, man. I'm running and gunning and my nose still running. It doesn't matter, dude. Alright? This is it. Right here. Home. Take it home. Hit it home. You gotta do like some King Griffey, man. Knock that bitch out the park, man. Alright? The magic starts within. Listen, if you eat some bullshit, say that, and you just sitting on your ass, right? All that shit stacks up. All that bullshit stacking up, and you think about the elemental table. There's a lot of bullshit that's in stuff you eat. Nutrition, right? Anti-nutrition. It's like malnutrition, I should say. Okay. Think about all the shit that's stacking up in you. What does your body do when you exercise? Time under tension. I stress this to you. Zombies, that's okay. Why does man? I'm bouncing all over the place, man. We about to go through the woods again. 40 miles an hour, pitch black lit match. I might even give you a match this time. Just keep up. Better learn to get night vision fucking with this crow. I'm on it. Go. Alright, you sweat, your body gets rid of stuff. That's waste. Then after you exercise and you usually have to shit and, take a piss or something like that, that's good too. You're getting waste out of you. That's what you want. Blood flows, things get moved around, obviously, because blood is the transporter. Blood is the currency. Blood has a current. See? You know what I'm saying? There's the left and the right side. The artery and the vein. Carotid, jugular. You see what I'm saying? So it's a transporter. Right? It has that frequency, it has that kinetic. It has that movement. It's because it's moving. It got H2O in it. Yeah, but it's moving. But if you're full of pollution, I got the solution. You gotta exercise. You gotta put your time under tension. Tut. You gotta get like King Tut. Because you're stuck in a rut sitting on your butt. See? So you gotta break out of that. I mean, you bust some sweat. Yeah. Look at the filth that comes out of you. Look at your clothes. Wear a white t-shirt when you exercise and look at the filth that comes about you. And then keep doing it and then keep rebuking the filth by changing your lifestyle and then watch your sweat become pure. How you say it, Lil Yo? Yeah, that beard. Yeah. That's what you want. You want to get full of that beard. Them pure elements, that oxygen. You want to get full of that. You want to get full of that good hydrogen. You want to get some gold up in you. You know what I'm saying? Some bioavailable iron, copper, and silver, and zinc. You know, you got to get pure if you want to find a cure. You see? That's how you do it. Alchemical change. Bust a sweat. You won't regret. Okay, make sure you stretch. Stretching is another physical magic you can do. Stretching, the elasticity of the muscles, the static flex, the static stretch. Be sure not to pull something or tear tendons. You'll be regretting that. So make sure when you stretch, try to do it in moderation, and try not to overdo it and overstretch something. Pull something out of place like a bone or something, or a tendon or something. You will be screaming and crying for sure, for certain. So don't do that. Be sure to hydrate yourself before exercising, because what do? You burn electrolytes, or AL, electrons, and photons. Electrolytes is what they call them. You know, I don't know, man. Electrolyte, though. You feel me? Come on, light, electrolyte. But I said water transport the. Come on, man. Conducting. I bust this shit down, man. I'm not. This is no discussion. I'm conducting now. I'm conducting the discussion. You beat on this table and turn it to percussion. Percussion like your heartbeat. Huh? Pulse wave. All significant. All of that significant, man. And your DNA's forever spinning in the sine wave. Creating. That's the magic of it all. Because because music changes DNA. It changes the molecules of the water. Hello. The water has a makeup that's a bond of elements, man. You know? Sound excites atoms. So does photons. Come on. So light and sound, right? Huh? Remember, clap on, clap off, same speed. Don't do that to me. Contest that. Those who know what clap-on lights are from back in the Disney, you should know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's the magic, man. This is Magick. M-A-G-I-C-K. Magick. Of the human technology. Human technology. You better believe it, man. You are a biological machine, but you are a biological ball of magic. And it starts within. Friends. Huh? So you have to understand that, and you have to apply this. This is just advice. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can take this information and tell me I can take it, throw it out the window along with myself connected to a cinder block and a chain tied to my neck, you know? I hear you. That's fine. If this isn't for you, then you know I'm not your cup of tea. I wouldn't drink it. Just keep it moving. But for those who's on this level, on this frequency, man, hey, come on, crew. Crew. So what we have to go do. Time under tension. Get like Tut. Don't be sitting in a rut on your butt. Alright? Don't do that. Because you will seem like all this magic is happening to you. Meanwhile, it's your body getting stiff and breaking down. And you're eating bullshit. And your body's absorbing it. And you are what you eat. And the alchemical change in the pot. And all that shit goes together in one. Didn't Voltron connect and become some mighty force? And when they broke apart, they weren't as mighty. Okay, you have to connect. You have to make the connection, man, from above and below. Okay, Woody? Okay, Woodies? You have to make the connection, man, from above to below. And when you do that, you get your volts on. Your volts on. Voltron, volts on. Alright? That's how it works. I promise you that. And you feel so much better too. You know why you feel like you're dead? Because you're slowly killing yourself. And you know why zombies fall apart in the movies? And because when you turn to a zombie in real life, That's exactly what your body does. You go to stand up. Oh, shit, I pulled my hip. Oh, shit, I pulled my back. Oh, I can't pick up a box. Yeah, man. Zombie falling apart, man. You try to pick up a dumbbell. Arm fell off. That girl stood on her leg snapped in half. Need I say more? You want to know why? Because her mom was probably sitting on her ass instead of exercising, putting time under tension. I know when you're pregnant you have to be careful, but there are certain things that you can do whilst being pregnant that help the mother and the baby be more healthy. Like going outside, getting some sun DI, direct injection, some sunlight while she's carrying that baby. Stick her fingers in the soil, say ah and ooh, not sitting on the couch eating Doritos and potato chips and bullshit and sitting directly in front of a flat screen and smartphone on the side of her that's only like 4 inches away from her face. And the TV is not even 10 feet away from her, and it's like 80 inches big on the wall because her husband's at work all day and he's got this big fucking Escalade and she's got a car outside and you know, she's sitting in there spoiled, sitting in the house, you know, glued up, cosmeticed up, not getting no sun. Might have dyed her hair blonde because dude wasn't happy with her having darker red hair or something. He couldn't appreciate her or love her the way she was, so he got her altered now. Now she's all fucked up mentally and then pregnant to him. Come on, man. All that plays as a conjunction, man. Sound, light, interjects, atoms get excited, things move around. When photons and sound hit the atoms, I don't give a fuck. Break it down to the last compound, see how it sounds. Look at the elemental table. I don't need to keep going here. The magics with the sound and the light and the water. I'd already told you that. Water's a transporter. Yeah, what happens when you hear music? Your body automatically just starts moving for no goddamn reason. You just, oh man, damn. Yeah, I know. Go look it up. Water can't help but to move when it's hit with sound either. I feel you. The magic is light and sound. What can you project and how much of it? At how much output? Voltage controlled oscillator. You know what that is? Voltage controlled oscillator. It's controlled by the voltage and it oscillates to a certain frequency and a certain type of waveform. And the voltage controlled amplitude envelope is how much voltage go into it being loud. So the sound projection. How much can you project? Okay? This is what you must develop and protect. Your EL is what you must project. On that note, I'll catch you on the flip, man. We'll drop this transient information, man. That pure, raw, output cut on shit. Alright? Overstand that. On the flip.